So the Jaguars had a successful business trip to London. They're coming back to Jackson with 2 more wins than they had when they left. Right now, the Jaguars are completely undefeated away from Jacksonville. Normally, it's home sweet home, but that just hasn't been the case for the Jaguars so far this year. They have 3 wins away from the bank, 2 losses at the stadium. At some point, Everbank Stadium will get that win, right? It just has to happen. Maybe it'll happen next week against the Colts, or maybe it won't. Look, the Colts have not won a game in Jacksonville since 2014. I know the Jaguars have had some rough seasons since then, and that streak has stood tall through all of them. But all good things come to an end. I've been bullish since before the season that the trip to London was a big advantage for the Jaguars this week and a big disadvantage for the Jaguars next week. Think about this. Has there been a time where you've taken a vacation, especially one where you kind of went outside of the home time zone? If you spent 10 days there, that's a pretty long time, and you kind of got adjusted to the time before you knew it, you were comfortable, so then you come back home and you're tired. And a lot of people try and take an extra day or 2 off from work to kind of the vacation from the vacation to recharge those batteries. Okay. Now, add in that their body is their business. I can stand here and do a show while I'm tired. That's not a big deal. But going out on the field, going out for practice or a game with the energy and the intensity that they need to play with, it's just a different thing entirely. I think next week against the Colts is kind of that classic trap game. It's going to be a tough turnaround for this team as they try and flip the switch as they come back to this Eastern time zone. And add in that the Colts are a pretty good football team. And let's not miss the fact that even though the Jaguars did walk away with the big win today, they were close to costing themselves that game and singing that kind of same song that's been on repeat, missed opportunities and silly mistakes. There are some real flashes that this could be the best that the Jaguars offense has played so far this season, but it was far from a perfect day. I kind of feel the same way about the Jaguars offense today that I felt a week ago, that I felt 2 weeks ago. At some point, the light switch is going to flip, and it's all going to come together for this Jags offense. It just will. And if the defense is still kind of playing at the high level that they have been, this is going to be a tough team to beat. The goal has never been to peak in September or even October. The goal is to peak in January and December. Right now, the Jaguars just need to keep finding a way to win games, stay in the fight, and the pieces to the puzzle should all come together. If they can do anything like that, fun things happen toward the end of the season. That's why you want to peak in December and January.